This wonderland, this fairyland, this Coney by the sea. And the sound of it and the heart of it whirls and roars, explodes against the sky. Here, by the light of the sun and the electric moon, exists the land of dreams. For what Paris is to France is Coney to the world. In the beginning, there was light. And then the movies were born. New York, its cradle, Times Square, its home. Make-believe real enough for all to see and hear the magic that comes out of men's dreams. Offering nourishment to all in every form and shape. Times Square is the marketplace of a people on the town. A place that's always on the go, where the signs of the times spell it out for you. Where faith is more than a word. Where behind the bunk and the ballyhoo, men time their bets to win the fortune that comes with fame on Broadway. For here is the Mecca, where they all come, to show the magic steps that they can dance, the silver notes that they can sing, the golden words that they can write, the deep emotions that they can act. Here they come, a Greek company to play Euripides, a French group to play Molière, Italian actors to play Goldoni, an English star to be or not to be, and Americans performing the drama and the music of the world. For here the streets are made of never dims, that's always brighter than the sun and lovelier than the moon, to those who need to act the dream that others seek to find. Center of the world, New York's fashion industry parades the creations of the world's leading designers, artists who work the fabrics of a nation's looms dipped in rainbow hues and colors. And here to this magic city come the men and women who view, select, and buy the costume magic of the magic city. Men and women who will decide the right fur, the right coat, the right cape and gown and dress. All the fashions for all the ladies, for all the seasons of the year. And when the decision is made, the multi-billion-dollar industry, the garment industry, New York's largest industry, sets to work, begins to do its job. Several 100,000 workers, men and women, in office, loft, and factory, order the material and make the pattern, cut and sew and stitch by hand and by machine, clothes of every fashion, in every style and fabric, every size and half size, for the lady and the gentleman. Clothes for every taste and every purse. Clothes to clothe a people and a nation. A destination is where you wish to visit, to touch with your eyes the existence of a people and a city whose dream you wish to share. The great rail terminals of the great city, serving over 500,000 people daily, welcome a nation's citizens and a world's to the city born out of the sea, a river, and a dream. Here in this city, beneath 6,000 miles of streets that lead in every direction, the subway roars on steel ribbons of track that daily speed millions of riders within the dream. And from underground to under sky, from heliports on river's edge, craft rise to sail the oceans of the sky above the city. Sail high above where once great forests stood, and in their place now great buildings stand, housing the dreams that men have built. And road and highway speeds the traffic that roars within the city, takes it, twists it in, out, and under, leads it from all the streets, and feeds it from all the tunnels to all the bridges, linking all the parts of the city to each other, and so in turn joins the city to the state, to the nation, and the world. Here within the multi-leveled city, a city that has risen as if by magic, out of the very waters that surround it, a greater city has emerged, a city where new harbors are anchored on the land, harbors whose seas flow through space, highways that girdle the earth's shape to bring all the cities of the earth ever closer to the city of the world and to its dream. Taller than the great city itself, than the towers of stone and steel that fill it, stand the great land harbors, airports that serve the world and the flagships of the nations of the world.
348, the chartered rolling will be United DC-6. I'll get him into position so your traffic touches down. He'll be making immediate takeoff.
Here, the largest commercial airports in the world, with the greatest air terminal facilities in the world, welcome the air fleets of the nations and of their cities. Welcome their people, their business, their friendship.
Flight 930, your street service for Paris and Rome. Now boarding passengers, gate number 11. All passengers aboard, please. For passengers on Pan American Flight 138, please proceed to gate number 9. Gate number 9 for immediate embarkation.
Every minute around the clock, they move down out of the skies, down the marked runways, the lighted strips, unload their passengers, their holds, refuel, take on new loads and new passengers.
Now ready, gate 16. All aboard, please. American Airlines.
Now the sky is an ocean, and people sail its seas with shining wings. The sky is an ocean, and the ships, not of wood and canvas, paddle, wheel, and steam, are made of a complex network of electronic nerves worked by men in towers of steel and in cabins of aluminum skin, who guide these fabricked fleets up into the tides and currents of the sky that flow around the lands and waters of the earth. Great fleets of great ships, each powered with the strength of thousands of winged horses, eager for the sky and all the cities under the skies. England, France, Belgium, Holland, Spain, Portugal, Mexico, the East Indies, the West Indies, the islands of the South Seas, of the Caribbean, and of the Mediterranean, the countries of the continents of Australia, Asia, South America, Africa. Lands linked by jet streams of power, girdling all the lands and all the peoples of all the lands. Lands slowly shaped by dreams of man's past and forged into dreams of men living, forged out of the past and into the present, into the dream of the future. Each in its time, the seasons come and dissolve into each other. And with autumn, the bright wind comes, and the screech owl seeks shelter among the chimney pots, and nighthawk the city roof. The song of the warbler is gone, the junco, the catbird and thrush, the robin and flicker and grackle. Gone the flowers and weeds, the yarrow and dandelion, the daisy, the tansy, the plantain and burdock. Only the sparrow remains, and the ginkgo tree from the Orient. These remain, and the people, who find in their parks peace and solitude within the heart of their bustling city. Now the city blossoms with a new life, the great libraries filled with the rush of it, and the great museums, both with their priceless heritage of man and their future. For now the door to the future is open. The university is open, and the colleges, the special schools and institutes. For here to this city, from all the world's cities, here each fall they come to begin and continue their education. And together with students born in this city, together they come to learn, to study, to prepare their life and fulfill their dream, to make their way into man's future together.